Hi everyone, it's Helen again from Juicy Bath Soap Works. I'm going to make a citrus scented soap today. This is along the lines of my Sunshine Citrus baby soaps, but this is my regular soap recipe, so it has 4 different oils. I use olive, palm kernel, and castor oil in my basic recipe. So I've got some additives. I'm going to add a blend of essential oils. These are all citrus based. Some marigold petals, they're called calendula, dried petals, some dried orange peel to make it a bit scrubby, and I'm going to add some clay to this batch. It tends to help hold the scent, I've heard. So citrus scents sometimes have a hard time holding in the soap for a long time. So whatever you can do to add something to hang on to that citrus scent longer is helpful. So this is going to be a little loaf soap. And I've just added that was the live water added to the oils. And I'm just going to give it a quick blend with my a noisy stick blender. I'm going to add I decided I'm going to add a little goat milk to this recipe too. I love goat milk in soap. It just adds such a nice creamy quality to the soaps, and it gives a nice color too. So I'm going to add that. Making soap is fun because you can try lots of different things to add to your soaps and see how they work out, and see what you like, what you don't like. This recipe thickens up quite a bit because it has the hard oils in there, so you can see that it's getting quite thick already. So I'm going to mix in my essential oils. Try to get all of that out. Don't want to miss any of those. Mix that in. And I'm going to mix in my little bit of clay to the batch and my scrubby dried orange peel. And give that a good mix in. I think I'm going to add the petals too. I just like how they give that wispy look in the soaps. The only thing with adding additives like that to a bar soap is that when you cut it, you can get drag marks in the soap where your cutter goes through, but it just makes it look kind of rustic and interesting, I think. So, see how it's getting pretty thick on me now? I'm going to give it make sure it's got a good mix, and it's ready to pour in the mold. Just a straight, all one color, no added colors in this one. Just gonna pour that in. I love these silicone molds. The soap comes out so nice, straight sides. No crinkly sides like you get on the paper lined molds. I wish these came in a bigger size. But then when they're too big, sometimes the sides can kind of bow out, and you do want it to be all nice and even. Okay. Filled it up quite nice. Not quite to the top. I thought this recipe I had filled it up quite nicely to the top, but I guess it's a little low. That's okay. So, see how it's quite thick now on the top? I'm going to get a little Swizzler stick here and give it a little bit of a A little bit of a design, little swirly tops. Oh, it's thickening up really fast. My oils were a little warm, so it does tend to make it go a little faster. Okay, that's all I'm going to do there because it's getting pretty thick. And I'm going to put on some little dried orange slices. I cut these smaller than I do with my other soap so that they'll fit on each bar, hopefully. I've got little lines here that I've drawn on my mold that show the cut marks for each bar. So it makes it easier to add things to the tops. So you know you're not going to get in the way of the cutter. Oh, I think these are going to be really cute. Kind of looks like the orange slices are stuck down deep in the soap. Wow, it's getting really hard. Get that in there. Okay. See, it's almost like solid soap already. So that's it. That's my citrus bar. I'm going to see how that one comes out. I think the clay probably adds to the fact that it got hard so quickly too. But I think it's going to be really nice, and I'll unmold it tomorrow and cut it for you guys so you can see how it came out. Hi all, it's Helen from Juicy Bath Soap Works again. Just going to show you a couple of things this morning. This is my Oh Baby olive oil rose, English rose soaps. I'm just going to unmold a few of these so you see how they came out. This batch looks like it's got a little bit of ash on it. Let's see if you can see that. Just a little bit of, just kind of a light haze over the tops. But I learned my lesson. I'm not going to spritz these with alcohol because it ruins the little rose petals on top. They bleed into the soap and it doesn't look pretty at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave these the way they are. It doesn't change the soap in any way. It just adds a little bit of a haze on the top of them, which is okay. Not a major deal. I'm just going to unmold these. And then I've also got my citrus loaf that I did yesterday. Sunshine citrus. Oh, my doggy's barking. I guess I'm going to let him in here. Come on, guys. I guess they don't want to be locked out of this room while I'm in here. Okay, so this is the citrus blend soap that I did yesterday. And this is my four oil blend. I love this mold because it just comes out so easily. It just kind of slides right out. I put a little bit of mineral oil on the insides of this. This is going to be a quick cutting, not like other videos you've seen, because I've got my cutter here that cuts all of the slices at once. So this one came out quite nice. I like how this gives the nice sharp edges on the loaf. This mold is excellent. So I've put the little orange slices in between the markings for the bars, so I should have a good spacing there. I just go ahead and cut this loaf right into 8 slices, and it should be just about perfect. Oh, Buster wants out. Need quite a bit of pressure to do all of the cuts at once, but there it is. And here's how they turned out. I'm just going to show you. So they gelled a little bit on the inside there. I was hoping the gel would go right to the edges, but because it did heat up quite a bit and I wrapped it. But that's okay. That fades a little bit as it cures too, so that won't be a big deal. But I like how the little bits of orange and the calendula give it some texture. And they look kind of cute with the orange slices on top. So that's a quick slicing because my cutter is so fast. But I love this cutter. Perfectly uniform slices of soap every time. There you have it. So that's another Sunshine Citrus soap. Smells so good. It was nice. I left the bergamot out that time and I used tangerine oil. I've never used that one before, but it's a blend of 4 different citrus, so should be nice. So we'll let all these cure out. Thanks for watching.